Hi, Professor Jody Ferguson here, and VCU has been my home since 2008. I teach, do research, and I am the co-executive director of RVA Views here in the School of Business. Marketing strategy involves a high-level look at marketing efforts for a firm. It takes into account some of the softer sides of a firm's perspective, including mission statements and objectives. Strategy includes decision-making at the corporate, business unit, brand, all the way down to the product item level. In this video, we'll dive into strategic decisions and set the stage for a firm's target market and the 4 Ps of the marketing mix. Marketing strategy involves both the corporate level and the unit level. On the corporate level, there's the organization mission, setting objectives and goals, and designing the business portfolio. Then on the unit level is the marketing plan, and that involves selecting your target market and the marketing mix, the 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. Mission statements are the statement of the organization's purpose. They should be market-oriented, meaning focusing on the people or organizations that the firm is targeting, and should emphasize the company's strengths. They shouldn't be myopic, meaning they shouldn't focus on an individual product or product line. Here are 4 mission statements from 4 very well-known brands. To be the world's favorite for American style is the Gap. To attract and attain customers with high-valued products and services and the most satisfying ownership experience in America, Toyota. To bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world, and if you have a body, you are an athlete, that's Nike. To empower every person, every organization on the planet to achieve more is Microsoft. Objectives and goals should be detailed. They should be very clear what the company is hoping to accomplish. The objectives and goals should be forward-thinking, but should also be realistic. And they should be measurable, meaning that at the end of the set time period, you should be able to go back and see where our goals met. Strategic business units are key businesses within the company. These SBUs can be formed on company divisions, product lines, or even a single product or brand. Many times, SBUs have their own marketing plans and budgets. As an example, let's look at the Procter & Gamble website. If you click on the brands, if we click here, we can see their individual SBUs. This is the Baby, Feminine, and Family Care SBU. It includes Bounty, Always, Pampers, Puffs. The Beauty SBU includes Olay, Old Spice, Pantene. Fabric and Home Care includes Bounce, Cascade, Dawn. Portfolio analysis is where a company looks at and evaluates all of its businesses, products, and brands in deciding what to do for the upcoming planning period. The BCG, or Boston Consulting Group Growth Share Matrix, is a good way to conduct portfolio analysis. On the x-axis, we have market share, and that goes from low to high. On the y-axis, we have market growth, and that also goes from low to high. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have dogs. Dogs have low market share and low market growth. It's up to the company to decide, do we put money towards it to try and move it to a cash cow or a question mark, or is it time to cut our losses and let it go? On the opposite side of a dog is a star. A star is high market share, high growth, and this is a product or a brand that is doing really well for the firm. If we look to the left of the star, it's the question mark, and the question mark has high growth but low market share so far. So we don't know if the question mark is going to go to a star or if it's going to drop down to a dog, and that's why it's called a question mark. On the opposite side of the question mark is the cash cow. The cash cow has high market share, but it's no longer growing. It's called a cash cow because that product is bringing in cash that helps to fund other areas of the business or new product development. Another tool in looking at the portfolio is the product market expansion grid. And what this grid does is it looks to see what strategy should be pursued. Should the firm focus on existing products and existing markets? And this would be market penetration. It's the yellow box in the center. This would be taking your existing product and making some kind of a small modification, such as packaging changes, adding flavors or scents, doing some kind of sales promotion. It's to increase sales within your existing market. On the opposite side of market penetration, in the green box, we have diversification. Diversification is a strategy to pursue new products for new markets. These are brand new products and servicing a whole new market. Above diversification is product development. In this strategy, we're putting out new products to existing markets. So the market is already established, the target market, but you might introduce a new product to meet that target market. And then in the blue box, we have market development. In this case, we try to take our existing products and have a new market purchase them. And this might be done through a new advertising campaign or suggesting different ways to use existing products to attract a new market. Let's talk about Old Spice. If you're familiar with some of the products, you've probably seen the block of red with all the Old Spice products in the men's health aisle. Old Spice offers antiperspirants, deodorants, body sprays, body washes. It still has its traditional cologne and aftershave, as well as shampoos, hair styling products, and what they call swag, which is branded apparel and items.
Hey, Vaughn! Got a sec?
What's up, Coach?
I found this in your locker.
Coach, I'm delicate. Old Spice Invisible Spray feels so good on my skin, it's the only option for me.
All right then, get on back out there on the field.
12 men on the field, number 58.
Come on,
I have
man.
2 Von Millers coming out at once.
Okay, let's go back to the BCG growth share matrix and use Old Spice to find an example for each of these 4. The traditional cologne is probably a good example of a dog. It has low market share and low market growth, but they keep it around for nostalgia, and probably there is a base market who still buys this cologne. On the opposite side, the star, I'd say an example, is the body wash. With all the different washes and the new scents, I would think that the body wash is a star for Old Spice. The cash cow, a good example would be the deodorant. The deodorant was one of the first product lines that Old Spice added when it was becoming the mega brand, and it continues to be popular today. The deodorant line is probably bringing a great deal of cash in that can fund other products. A question mark might be the hairstyling product line. Now let's try the product market expansion grid. An example of market penetration could very easily be any of the new ad campaigns that Old Spice puts out. Maybe another market penetration strategy would be the new product labeling. By having a sleeker, more contemporary style, it might be more appealing to its existing market and could have a positive impact on sales with their existing market. Market development focuses on bringing existing products to new markets. An example of how Old Spice might be doing this is their sales promotion concept of the School of Swagger. And the focus of School of Swagger is to introduce preteen boys who are going to be new users of men's healthcare products to Old Spice's existing product line. An example of product development is the new aerosol spray deodorants. It's targeted to their existing Old Spice customers, but it's a new product that they're introducing. An example of diversification: what if Old Spice started a new product line of perfumes targeted to women? This would be an example of diversification. Let's talk about the 4 P's of the marketing mix. We have our product, our place, sometimes called distribution, price, and promotion. But before we get into the 4 P's, you first really have to talk about who is the target market, who is the customer that we're seeking. And then once we understand who that target market is, then we can put together our 4 P's to meet that target market's needs. Let's walk through a quick example. How about Tesla? First, we have to think about who is Tesla's target market. Now, we don't know for sure, and it's quite possible that Tesla is targeting multiple market segments, but let's just take this as an example. As far as the age cohort, probably looking at millennials, Generation X, maybe higher income levels, higher education levels, maybe people who are environmentally conscious, maybe commuters who don't want to be paying gas anymore, or maybe people who like that sleek, futuristic look. This all might be part of the Tesla target market. Now let's speak specifically to each of the 4 P's based on Tesla. Well, over here we have our product. And among other things, Tesla does do other things, but primarily what they might be known for is battery-operated electric vehicles. So I think right now in 2022, there's about 4 vehicle models that are the typical ones you see on the street. And it's the Model X, the Model 3, the Model Y, and the Model S. So these are electric vehicles. So the next thing to think about is our place. Where do we get a Tesla? Well, if you think about where Teslas are manufactured, they're manufactured in factories and get all kinds of parts together and put together the vehicle, and then the vehicle goes somewhere. In a traditional dealer sense, a car manufacturer would put all of their product out on dealer lots and sell them from dealer chains. Well, Tesla's not usually too much like that. There are some local sales offices, showrooms, service centers, but they aren't as spread out and widely available as other traditional cars. They rely heavily on selling on their website. They also have an 800 number that people can call in and order their Tesla. And if we think about next, the price, well, the price. We could be looking at, in summer 2022 numbers, $45,000 for a very, very stripped down base model, all the way up to $200,000. So it's pretty steep. Also, there might be some time and effort involved in getting access to Tesla, just because it's not in the traditional sense. So that might be included under the price as well. Now the promotion. Tesla relies very heavily on personal selling. And personal selling involves person-to-person intercommunication. So although they might not have a lot of dealerships, they are pushing their 800 sales number where there'll be salespeople to help out. And also maybe on their website, if you order a Tesla through there might be a customer service person to follow up with them. Also, Tesla engages in temporary market-to-market test drives. So for a limited time, they might be in, say, Richmond or another market where consumers can test out drive cars, see how they feel, learn more about them, and it's also a buzzy thing. And then lastly, Elon Musk. The founder, CEO, Tesla, is a very public person. And so just by being out and about in the marketplace, talking about different products, different technologies that Tesla is involved in, he's also promoting the brand and the products that he sells. Okay, these are the 4 Ps of an example for Tesla. Again, we've got our focus on the target market, and then we fill in the 4 Ps around it. I wonder if SpaceX has an extra seat for their next mission. Now, with objectives set and plans in place, we are ready to move into understanding and selecting our target markets, and then developing the 4 Ps of the marketing mix. But we'll also have to examine those factors that affect our marketing decisions. If you like marketing strategy and want to continue studying strategy, MKTG 302, a course titled Marketing and Brand Strategy, may be of interest to you. In MKTG 302, students gain knowledge of and exposure to marketing, managerial, and brand strategy issues. All marketing majors take 302, and students who have already taken 301, which you're currently enrolled in, have met the prerequisites to take marketing and brand strategy.